full screen, had to overcome Mari's Quan in order to get into this matchup. So
It's a ground.
There you go. So denying some of the easy screen control that Peacemaker can often have in this matchup if Gears doesn't have the red cameo going on. But of course, GRR does. Got a solution. Giving himself plus frames here again. Taking the opportunity to just get things up. So SOONEO's, part of his strategy here is probably going to be looking for the anti-Motaro play, right? Motaro's such a huge weapon in this matchup for Gears. Without that shield, without the big plus frames, it's not that easy. That said, GRR in the corner. Need a little bit more here.
that was a flawless sequence from GRR to get started there. You saw the just the amount of pressure that Motaro can apply himself in the corner. That quick recharge rate always going to be available. There's a big button, the Peacemaker finding its mark.
So if you can find eagerly against Motaro, I think that could be a huge swing in this matchup.
This is going to be one of the most, Motaro's one of the cameos that's most prevalent against, because he's going to be very stagnant on the hold of the reflex. Back to full screen you go. And of course, the Eagly just went right through that. And the most...
Yep. I mean, you want him to bounce off? That actually would be sick, I guess.
Yes, I want him to get hit by Eagly.
Bird runs into the window
It's
pane. That actually might be hilarious.
It's a reflex, not a pass-through.
Splats.
Oh, it interrupts the chest.
Yeah. Battling out.
Never mind, it never happened. He would have got a full combo of that reflector too. Gets tombstone for it.
Just got to do this. Tough situation. Big plus frame. SOONEO looking for the grab. Gonna be it.
Center mass.
That torpedo that was from 2 feet away was a little appalling, with nothing to back it up. I guess the health lead he was feeling himself. Motaro back. Tries to load some hourglasses.
I mean, he did.
Gets punished for it,
yeah,
but they are there.
He did. That's of most importance, I would say.
The price he paid, and that's such a cool little OS that's built in. We plus on block or launch there. And the recovery of the low shot. Trying to check the advancement with the down 4. Those big sandy buttons. Is that converting?
Yeah,
wow.
Yeah. Peacemaker.
Are you saying that I shouldn't have doubted it?
I don't know.
I believe you.
I don't know if I've seen that streak.
It is Peacemaker. The low doesn't work.
Hey. SOONEO in the corner now. Stuck by the stairs. Big plus frames on those. Oh, what do you got? 2-1 overhead? Yes.
That was so gross.
Could have had a little more, to be honest.
Still
Another
in
chance,
the
though.
vortex, and that's all she wrote. Grr. Getting nasty with it in that final round.
Love finding the setup in the corner like that. I mean, you can tell it's a classic zoner versus get in type of character matchup, right? Especially with things like the EX sand mode there that can really make it tough to escape him.
That is the first time I've seen in tournament GRR go for that
For the bird
setup.
The bird!
No!
Leave him alone!
No!
I love it. It's so sick.
Poor 13-foot Motaro at the back
Oh,
getting bodied by a bird.
Yes.
Oh, God!
Huge. Centaur. Oh, super smart. Look at this movement.
I think GRR was hoping that he was going to do a stack one in place so that he could hit it with the second part of the string. Or third. Dagger called out by the sweep. The low and wake up works for GRR this time. But for the reset, I wonder if it was intentional or not.
SOONEO again, stuck in the corner. Anti. He's out of there. Eagly! Doing his work. That's going to mean Motaro's out of here for a while. It's a long time for GRR to have to wait to get that thing back up again. So in the meantime, SOONEO taking his chance to whittle away the life.
He's not afraid to either. You're not taking the risk to go in. Interrupts an hourglass. Oh, he does get him loaded, though.
Oh, he spent it. Well, very interesting choice. Got hit out of it, so it doesn't matter.
It's going to be GG's. No breaker there, and wasn't able to go back in time as well.
I think Gears Motaro is great. It's got a lot of great things about it. On the other hand, you're at 900 health. And so some situations where, maybe somebody else would survive, you do not.
900 HP in this game does hit very different. A lot of teams in this game do average above 400 damage, or and can average above 450 damage, and so you feel, the presence of getting two-tapped on the screen.
Ooh, it's a weird spot.
Yeah, this hard to convert off, and he does.
Yeah, somebody who's been playing
seen that before.
Kira Smavato lately. Yeah, I get it. The low health is
Oh my.
could be difficult.
What is that, 850?
850.
Just don't get hit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's that simple.
SOONEO's out of there as soon as he saw the hit. That's it.
Oh, torpedo too early.
Totally
Was it a
fine
setup?
for
Was it
him.
a setup?
Maybe
though?
better.
It was intentional. Teleport to the Eagle. You got a whip punish, but it never even up in the first place. Another crazy interaction between the two.
So GRR again tanks the hit so that he can get those clocks back up. SOONEO very close on life, a life lead now. Yeah, and classic SOONEO stuff. He's zoning all the time, and at some point, you know he's going to do the grab. Question is when. Nobody knows. Nobody has
always
that
forward
answer.
dash grab. It's always audastic where it just goes on your face. Wait a second. Oh.
No?
No freeze, no nothing.
Oh, man.
Yeah, the oh, did the mix here? The safe.
Very light.
Not taking risks.
SOONEO trying to jump away. Not enough.
Shocked
Is it enough? It's
shocked me to see a Motaro
It's not.
reflect right there.
Oh, he tried
no.
to escape. He tried to move with Motaro, and he was not in time.
Oh, SOONEO.
It's very insistent styles. They both have such like defined styles. They do a great job at all the characters that they play, like defining how they play. You can really see them play in like any game, and you're like, oh, okay, yeah, that's how GRR plays. That's how SOONEO plays.
Oh, it's a big ring coming. Tech from GRR. And a call out. Knew he was going to cancel. And GRR, one of the few that uses this team that doesn't come off Motaro a lot when he gets those freeze combos. Because there are some that love to just cash out.
Yeah, I mean, there's just some situations where you want to get that big damage, but he definitely prioritizes having access to Motaro and neutral more often. SOONEO chooses to stay close. Oh, he's trying to make it happen. And now suddenly, just like that, GRR.
Motaro saved him?
Yeah, meat shield Motaro. Trying to escape with SOONEO, but no! The huge forward three would have been minus double digits, minus 20 plus in the face, but GRR knew.
Saved by the Centaur. Rings out. Chip there. And those are the wild ones, man. He doesn't have anything to back that up or make it safe. He's just saying those with his chest.
Oh, headbutt? Yeah. He just had the 12-frame headbutt that went across the whole screen in like 5 frames. Very good.
It's at that range where they both have mids, advancing mids that can check each other.
Definitely. Ooh, he could have had more.
Another DDT. Ooh!
So here's that range game that SOONEO wants. Although not a lot of room between him and the staircase.
And even though it keeps getting reflected or absorbed with the reflect, the low Eagly into the up Sonya is so good. It's just coverage of full screen. And again, it goes back to what SOONEO is all about. He's all about trying to put as much on the screen as possible and create a jungle gym for you to play in his madhouse of horror. And their gravity's out.
Ooh! Oh, he gets caught! He's gonna cash out while he can. Get some good damage out there.
Motaro gonna get the hoof kick. Ooh! He ain't coming back from that. I guarantee it.
You guarantee it?
Guarantee it. Have you been kicked by a horse?
No.
Me neither, but I'm good.
I'm not made out of the stuff that John Cena is made out of. GRR game. So 2 games to 1. Again, this battle between who gets to control mid-range. Although in that game, I would say SOONEO had a little bit more up-close pressure than he had in some other times. Wasn't all about runaway there.
One of his fellow regulars, Kerbo, couldn't give him a little bit of advice. Kerbo, legendary MK player in the building. The first person I ever saw baby someone in tournament. Kerbolicious.
Oh, bar spent for nothing. So GRR now, no meter to easily get the EX clocks. Gotta do this on his way forward, moving in.
Inching his way in. One micro dash at a time.
Oh!
Beautiful whip punished. And that's what those switches are about. Inching his way into the range of the normals of Peacemaker and then making the decision to either get out of them or go in and make the aggression. There's the pickup in full screen.
Yeah, and again, not just about
Full
damage,
coverage.
it's about the fact that he's no longer at risk of getting cornered. Huge forward movement whenever that happens. Oh boy! Big opportunity now for GRR. Up close. Oh, the hit actually connected. And SOONEO now feeling pretty safe against, not the corner. It's not going to be the problem there.
It's a little unnatural, just a little bit, David, to see GRR be the one to get aggressive and be the one only moving, or like, primarily moving forward in a match.
Gotta do it in this matchup.
And he timed that on the Motaro perfectly.
while.
And that's been a mind game if he's going to do the second shot or not. SOONEO's been trying to call that second shot a lot, and GRR's been mixing it up. It finally worked. And so does Eagly. That close. But except in the ring, he was only a micro ring too. Looking too advantageous. Reads the command grab though.
Connects. All right, SOONEO now. Huge life lead, meter lead. Positionally looking good.
No, 3 in a row.
Yeah.
He was ready. SOONEO just doing the work of chipping away the rest of this health bar if he can. No Eagly available. GRR wasn't ready, but who is for a situation like that? He's got a lot of resources. No! Drops the freeze.
Oh boy.
Now he's like, oh.
Can he feel comfortable? Flawless. Flawless again.
Would have
And
needed to have flawless that in order to survive as
He
well.
used a big chip on that. If that was.
Yeah. I
He
think
might have.
it would have put him at chip if he would have blocked it, but I think he tried to flawless block it anyway.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
why not?
He didn't have his finger
Just
on
in
the
case.
block quite yet. But yeah, that's how that matchup goes.
It's SOONEO right now.
Part of the tough time too for Gears in this matchup is that there's not really a good solution to forward 4-1-2 into Eagly. You know, some characters or teams, cameos, have solutions to that. Gears Motaro doesn't really.
Yeah, the armor doesn't reach far enough, I think, to stop him and catch him on in the back approach.
Yeah.
Caught a whiff punish, full screen with the snap though. Hey-oh. And this is what he's needed before. Just get him once to the corner. Eagly didn't fully work because Motaro was back and forth. He caught him trying to escape. That's when SOONEO's way out. There it is.
Right back to it.
Motaro not going to save him. Wasn't there quick enough.
Oh, well. SOONEO shooting him down. Again, huge space between him and the corner, between his back and the corner. Which means he can feel pretty good, pretty comfy. And again, right back. Only minus a few, -5 or so, and back to mid-screen.
Some armor there. Aggression's on. No Eagly working. The Motaro got through. And the command grab.
GRR turning it up. Trying to. SOONEO denies. Now, at the stairs, no more room to move. Oh, he was looking for the punish, trying to escape, and SOONEO instead waited.
Round 2. Fight.
GRR's got a good position here, though. And it's get punished on the overhead. I don't even think SOONEO was ready for it. Anti-air attempt? No. Checks with sweep. Got 3 bars, 3 hourglasses.
Ah, he was calling out Eagly just in case there was a Motaro there. I like the timing, but GRR has mixed it up. Here it is.
Oh, look at the stance that he caught. Peacemaker in right there. Pulling out the eagle. Not getting to use it. Overhead. Got more mixes. Try to low him from the distance. The sweep as well.
SOONEO stuck. Still stuck.
Caught a button with that grab, and where are you going? SOONEO trying everything and anything to get out of this corner, and GRR saying,
Match point now for GRR. This is winner's side. Keep in mind to get into top 8. Not in top 8. This is to get in there.
Oh, right on the bar usage of SOONEO too. I just saw it disappear.
Look at this chase. GRR hasn't pressed a button in 10 seconds. Neither has SOONEO. Finally.
Is that safe? There's some of the annoyance of the ring. And it comes back a lot quicker than you realize, even on full charge. It's back. Pressure City.
Okay, good jump for SOONEO. Well, nothing out of it. Unfortunately, whip punish too.
Sometimes the jump rewards you for the string dropping after the second hit, like you saw there from Peacemaker. And it's all GRR now because of the read. Semi-saved Motaro there. He is still on cooldown because Eagly did get a claw in.
All right, SOONEO, what do you got? Plenty of time on the clock. He's in big trouble. This is going to be huge chip too. Oh, he was going for big stuff. But GRR is going to take it 3-1. He moves into the top 8, and he will play against AGAMOTTO'S Eye.
Let's see how Agamotto wants to play this game. Does he want to play the ranged game? Does he want to be up close and just get the Sento stance going? Let's find out here as
we were talking about this matchup a little bit last time. Oh, what a beautiful little movement there with the teleport. Both characters can't really do some of their normal stuff in this matchup. They both just kind of counter each other's tools, and so they have to play a little bit differently than usual, which is a lot of fun. Sand mode, out of there. After a little timer, you go back to the start. Oh, feigns in and out. You love to see the movement. Yeah.
Recognize the lack of Motaro right there and went, wait a minute. I don't know the plus frames.
Yeah.
Give me a second. He's coming in now. Spending no bar. Probably thought he was going to build it on the startup. Gets his hourglasses though. It's all good to get started. The Motaro low under pressure. It never stops. The overhead works out. Sindel watching the background. An impressive closeout from GRR. The OS with the Motaro low shot. If you block it, you're still in some block advantage, and they're on hit. Enough recovery to get the swing afterwards, and GRR striking first here.
Okay, that said, Agamotto's very quickly back into this thing.
Got some help from Cyrax, though, on the helicopter spin. One of the blades missing in the rotation.
I really like that GRR is letting Motaro do those attacks for him. Now, they're not ambushes, right? You have to summon, but nevertheless, I like that he's putting those hurt boxes out there, not Garrison's.
Yeah, seldom used like he's doing at the range.
Yeah.
Definitely going to be hard for
Great footsie tool.
Kitchen to deal with the start of those normals at that distance anyway. Gets a nice side switch behind the Sento. Gonna work out? No.
See ya.
Never happened.
See ya.
Not in this timeline. Champ.
Again, Motaro busting through. GRR tries to move away. Punish, yeah, minus 20 plus.
Oh, so smart of Agamotto to reset the Sento.
So this is part of what I was talking about.
When
it's like not the sort of normal matchup where Kenshi doesn't just get started with the boy and then he gets to snowball all the time.
Yeah.
If Gears has the 3 clocks up, it's a different story. Oh, it's a big opportunity in Agamotto's eyes, and to make the most of it. As soon as he saw that, he thought, all right, we're in the next round already.
Only thing he could do, too, no meter to extend that in the form he was in. A round apiece here.
Yeah, very quick recognition. Good work. No clocks on GRR's side. He'd love to set that up if possible.
There it is. Came off the bar for just in case. And sometimes you like the Motaro teleport off of that, too, for some mind games and remove some of the recovery on it. I should say Sento pressure coming in, though. Overhead works. No Sento to back it up with Lancho, though. And was it because Agamotto was looking for that?
Yeah, gotta play it a little bit differently. Way too far. Not teleporting in time. Agamotto's eye brings back Sento.
Perfect sweep. Sento to sleep for just a little bit. The command grab gonna get him out of dodge. That's for sure.
Lovely backdash. Again, the mobility is so important. He's got a little bit left of the boy.
So smart for the ender to put Sento back in the range as well. The overhead finds the mark, and it's Agamotto's eye. Taking the first game up 1-0 in our first winner's match of the top 8. Winner of this guaranteed top 3. Which top 3 doesn't mean anything unless you're top 1 today.
So yeah, it is Lau. Gears Lau. Pat. What he likes to hang out behind. Yes, just like this. To get the clocks going. Being able to attack full screen, as you could see, not just at about mid-range.
I believe mounted a comeback earlier by coming off of Motaro, switching to the Lau. And we saw just how more active he was. Because he could put out that low full screen and followed in versus the Motaro shot, he's had to work his way in to that range. Nice sweep to again put Sento to sleep. Perfectly timing the second one too. Some people are too early on the second wake up, and that's what's cost people. GRR not making that mistake here. Those sandy active frames of the sweep.
Looks much more like GRR of old. Lots of in and out, very sweep heavy, picking from comes. He tries forward 4-4 a lot when he's got Motaro, and certainly you can do that with Lau, although you're not going to be plus as you are with the Motaro shot.
And knows the ranges to stay out of. He was just outside of 4-2 in his zone. Big enough to find the mark. Thought he wasn't going to have to come off the meter. Oh, that'll do it, though.
Again, kind of safety first solution. So now, GRR won the last round. Agamotto's Eye then won the next 2 in the previous game. See if Agamotto's Eye can recover in the same way.
GRR coming into this round fully loaded, even on meter. Has a Lau hat, has his hourglasses. The entire time knew that jump kick was going to be a beefy thing to try to interrupt.
Really has big control of that mid-range. That said, Agamotto's Eye passed it. He's in. Lots of single hits adding up.
The crossover got him. Yes. Never mind. All the health back to Sento going to sleep. Only got the punish there. Could have gotten more. Looks like he was pre-committed to the mix. That will happen.
There's that in and out. A classic GRR movement.
It's frightening how perfect he was on the max range of forward 2 to walk into, then walk out of. That's
right.
Flawless blocks on these. Avoiding some chip through, through the fire and the flames. This is Kenshi there.
Yeah, that was sick.
No projectiles for you.
Stabbing in. Not exactly plus situations. Taking a turn. Agamotto's Eye finds it now.
There's one way to stop a runaway. Tech overneath the sweep with that one. And the damage adding up on those hats.
Yeah, and he's calling out movement now too with the whirlwind, which is not safe. But look at the time, 14 on the clock. The tech extremely important. Agamotto's Eye still has a chance if he can find something, and he found nothing. He found game number 3, tied 1-1.
He found Gears there, seeing him jump.
The big boy.
In slow motion going, ha ha ha.
Yeah, exactly.
Got you now.
But even if that had been blocked, the time was so low. Any chip at that point.
It was going to be a 3-hitting string in the Lao hat.
Yeah,
it would have 1 second left. What do you do?
Yeah, no, it was already just a really bad spot to have been in. Taking his toll on the health bar. Obviously, GRR cool with the trade.
And you know, that's a great, interesting thing to think about is in that instance at the end of the round, that's what, you know, some of these characters have is a character like Kenshi has so many destructive tools, but there at the end, he's not a mix-up character. And so the comeback factor in a situation like that is much different for him versus a character that would have an overhead threat and a low threat at the same time.
The life of Kenshi, the stance character. The highs are very high. The lows are, well, not that low, but, you know, not as high.
The mids are midding.
Yeah.
The mids are definitely midding. Back 2, forward 2.
Yeah, for sure. He's got to mount a comeback here. Now, there is snap to think about. It's not even going to come up as GRR finds the overhead, takes the round.
Round 2. Fight.
You're right, he's looked so much more of his old school control self with this team in particular.
Yeah, his sweep quotient has gone up by like 80%.
And he's much more comfortable at this range where he's not worried about getting into the Motaro low shot range. Stay outside of it, set it down, play around it. There's something I know about GRR the most is he loves to play with the space that's around him.
Sure. Oh, man, the classic patented backwards movement. Back to safety.
His backdash is a teleport in and of itself, it seems.
And now that there's no Spirit God to think about, you can do the whirlwind and not be quite as concerned. Agamotto's Eye in trouble. The resources are gone. Building back Cyrax, though, which means he can get the party started under the right situation. Maybe this is it.
Disrespect there, but didn't get fully punished for it. Sento's the sleep.
And Agamotto's Eye makes him pay.
Not too early.
A little bit.
Was there, second at the end. From downtown and it misses.
Man.
The blade wasn't quick enough, but Sento had his back, the homie.
He waited. He waited. Punish wasn't there.
Oh no, just outside of the range, and GRR gonna send an Imhotep storm. Amagata at the range where you also have to worry about him putting down Lao hat and being able to get away with it. Again, considering the range where even a jump is gonna land on the Lao hat. Very smartly played by GRR in keeping himself at that range. That's gonna be annoying for Kenshi. And not easy to do.
No, for sure.
Simply put, it is hard to enforce your will on another human being in a fighting game, but here we go. Sento's out. And Zen is going to force a situation. It's going to be a sandwich here in this one.
Sento's trying to run up, but that Lao hat has been so big for shutting him down. Just that by itself has honestly been a big change.
And Lao hat hasn't done a lot of damage to Kenshi, but it's done a lot of damage to Sento.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah.
Equally as effective in the grand scheme of things. The quick mix. He even had enough time to block the hat, block the net, send the hat, and a mix on top of that GRR. Becoming a master of time before our eyes. Really getting more comfortable with this Lao team even as we progress here.
Yeah, he already looked good earlier today, but man, this is maybe the best that I've seen him play. So what's the recovery now for Agamotto's Eye? You can see he's scheming on his approach. He feels he needs to be in mid-range, up close range to get things going.
Yeah, he wants 1-4-2 on block in the Cyrax, get something going, but he has been denied entry into the port of GRR tonight.
GRR just sailing around outside of the bay. on patrol.
Patrolling the shores of Toronto here, attached to the beautiful Great Lakes.
Look at this. Totally in control of that half screen.
He hasn't been in normal range this entire match.
No, I mean, GRR's throwing sand at him. Back four. That's that's
Eat
the normal.
sand, bro.
Yeah.
That is your destiny. Finally. But it's erased immediately.
And because that was so fast, the time that he went back to was the time when he was over here rather than closer to the corner.
Oh,
right?
and
So
here we go. That
really
back to
good
full screen,
understanding.
completely safe. No, almost no risk inherent in what he did right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
To rebuild the space. GRR not playing with his food, but he is definitely playing with the space on the screen, that's for sure.
And with the timer. This just backing up right here has been 10 seconds.
Ooh.
And he's not even going to go in. Look at this. He is absolutely committed to safety first. Defensive, runaway. 5 left. AGAMOTTO'S
Wait a minute.
with huge range.
That's going to pick up. No, he erased everyone already.
Wow. Can he get there anyway?
2 seconds. Didn't commit, but he had something there.
Wow.
And GRR will take this 3-1 in something that's almost indescribable in the end.